My name's David. I work here at Drop Structures. My responsibility is to keep everything running smoothly. So, general manager, heavy on the operations side. Again, make sure timelines are being hit and customers getting the product that they dreamed of. I was recently asked the question about how do we achieve the goal of creating that elegant design, simple living, and I think overall there seems to be a general trend in downsizing, sustainability, people rethinking, reprioritizing, what's life all about. And so I think in that overall movement, there's become this great opportunity to actually help people achieve that dream. And a big answer to that is tiny homes. We're always trying to look at it from, no dead space. How can we condense as much as possible? And with that, less square footage, less product, you're saving money. It really brings kind of an introspective view of it, where we are, kind of getting away from keeping up with the Joneses, so to speak, and assessing what are my values and what's the life I want to live. And a big part of that is, becoming reconnected with nature. This happens quite frequently where we're having conversations with the sales team and the question comes up, well, can we do this? Is this possible? Because, we have people who are in a, particular state or province, and they have this cool idea of how they can take this philosophy and apply it to, a unique region. And then from there, it's, meeting with our design team, it's looking at our timelines and saying, is this feasible? Does this fit with because the overall philosophy of a tiny home, there are restraints put on it, but it's just like constantly innovating and saying, how can we take this great idea, condense it, and make it work? And I'd say clients have been a huge impetus for that. And plus just the ideas and creativity of our own team. We have a great design and sales team, and we're always thinking of how can we take, the best part of a great house and make it fit into that philosophy. The best thing I can say is we live in a world that is full of fake and filters. You never know if what you're seeing is real. Because I work more intensively in the operations, I tend to see the unfinished unit. Behind me you have units in various stages of production. It's kind of hard to imagine the end result when you're sitting in a shop or have units in the yard, and half the time we're dealing with, making sure everything's pristine and pointing out problems before the unit leaves so that, we don't encounter anything on site. A little bit ago, I had the privilege of being able to go down to one of our customers in Montana, and we arrived late afternoon. The sun was setting. It was the middle of winter, so there was fog over the landscape, and seeing our units sitting there on this mountainside, fog rolling in, it looked magical. It looked exactly like you would expect to see it on the website, and I think that's a big testament to what we've been able to achieve here. Is what you're seeing on our website, what you're seeing on our social media, it's really there. And I'm a bit of a social media skeptic, so when I had that moment in Montana, I thought this is legit. These things look real, and I got to just lie in one of the units while we were waiting for one of my coworkers to come pick me up, and I felt it was achieving for me the objective that we're trying to set out for our customers.